Well, hello there, and welcome back to Arch Gaming UK. This is me, Scott Archer, and we are playing Star Trek Borg Remastered. This is, so for those of you who don't know, Star Trek Borg was a game made like late 90s maybe? It was a really long time ago, and like a lot of it was like actually like shot on camera, I believe. And obviously like a game of that age didn't look that great, so somebody has remastered it. But knowing what CBS is like with fan projects and all that kind of stuff, who knows how it will be along. Me playing it on stream probably also doesn't happen. Just probably doesn't help too much, but hey, I'm not a massive streamer, so at least I'll be here for you guys, or at least my experience of it, if it does get taken down. So, without any further ado, let's jump in. We are playing. So it looks like they've remastered it all the way up to 1440p. We are in full screen, and you can just play this yourself. The website is borgremastered.com. It's free. It's just in a web browser, literally. Yeah, I don't know how much of the screen this is gonna fill, so I guess we shall see. But pardon me. Yeah, there we go. So without any further ado, let's go. That's what I said without further ado several times.
Priority message, USS Canali to USS Cheyenne. We are under attack by Borg forces. Repeat, Borg forces. We intercepted 2 Borg vessels heading on a direct course for Sector 001. Subspace signal is too weak. Navigator to ruin Starfleet Command. If you can read us, do not, repeat, do not send help. We are last. Warn Starfleet. The Borg have returned. Repeat, the Borg have returned.
Oh, this is the entrance. Star Trek Borg Remastered. Yeah, it's like I said, it's just short. It's a shame that the actual play area is
Oh, 7:30 means 0730, Cadet.
Ooh,
Sit down.
I know how to play this game.
First,
original
the captain wanted me to convey his regrets for not being here himself. As I'm sure you've heard, Starfleet is amassing an armada in Sector 001 to defend against the latest Borg incursion. Our ship, is on her way to join them. Starfleet has successfully defeated the Borg twice before, and we have every expectation of successfully stopping them now. However, given the probability of armed conflict, the captain has ordered that all non-essential personnel, including visiting Starfleet cadets, be transferred off the ship to a safer venue at the medical research facility on Marnus 3. Please have your gear packed and be at Shuttle Bay 3 in 30 minutes. Dismissed.
So I don't know if this is a cannon battle or if this is a long
Cadet Furlong. A moment, please. The captain has denied your request to stay on board, Cadet. I'm sorry. The massacre 10 years ago at Wolf 359 was a great tragedy for the Federation. I was only 1 year out of the academy when it happened. A lot of my classmates died there. Now, each year I get older and they stay the same. I understand your need for justice. I'm sorry. Shuttle Bay 3 in 30 minutes.
So I wouldn't. Oh, we're back. So I think this was just AI in it, so she would really know.
Temper, young man. What would your father say? How old were you when your father was killed? 9, 10 years old? And you're still not over it? Perhaps I should introduce myself. I imagine you've heard of me, though. Q. It's short for Q. It was I, who introduced Picard to the Borg. And it's because of me that 10 years ago the Borg came to Wolf 359 and found that fleet of ships and found your father and killed them all. At 0800 hours during the Battle of Wolf 359, the USS Righteous, such a noble name, Righteous, was hit by an unknown Borg weapons discharge and vaporized. Vaporized. Whew. No trace. Nothing to bury, nothing to mourn. The Borg took it all away from you in an instant. I understand your desire for justice. They don't, though, do they? But I do. You want action. You want to avenge your father's death. You want to kill Borg. What's sentient, yet still barbaric bipedal hominid wouldn't. You can run away with the others like a scared trog, or you can come with me, cadet. The choice is yours. Excellent choice, monsieur. Keep the phaser, you're going to need it. And take this too. Be careful now. Don't lose it. I only made one.
Pauses. Yes, I think a lot of this is more like a decision game. I guess it's kind of like Resurgence, which is the last game that we made, although I think there's a little less other stuff that we have to do than Resurgence. But I think a lot of this is just, again, because it's like clearly been filmed, we just gotta do what happens. So anyway, let's continue.
Time!
0758, sir.
Keep those phasers firing, and where are my photon torpedoes?
Armed and ready, Captain.
Have a look. I can't see you.
Let's see if we can shake them up a little, Ensign.
Initiating Delta attack, sir.
I'm reading a small weakness in the shields.
Shields are holding fine, but power is down 10%. Weapons having no effect.
Damn, they've adjusted their shields already.
Why is it always the difficult species that are the most adaptable? The Borg adapt their environment to suit their needs. True adaptability involves changing oneself to suit their environment. I'm so glad you cleared that up.
Ew.
Q, member of the Q continuum. Omnipotent.
Okay, so this is how it's
immortal,
sort of tricorder
and an all-around swell guy.
Wow.
Captain Nikolai Andropov, human of Greca Colony, Academy class of 40. First Greca colonist to graduate from Starfleet Academy. Stationed aboard USS Righteous as first officer, stardate 35777. Field promotion to captain, stardate 36533, by Admiral Santana. During the conflict at Kikiri 2, accomplished Sunni sound manipulator player. USS Righteous schematic. A general visual overview of the USS Righteous. Key areas such as bridge, crew quarters, engineering, computer core control are highlighted. More information is available on all areas, including turbolift designation codes.
Ew. We could get a little bit of a bite from him.
Member of the Q continuum.
More Q.
Omnipotent, immortal, and an all-around swell guy. Capable of being and doing, well, pretty much whatever I want.
Wow.
It's good to be a Q.
I'm definitely not arrogant at all.
Recognize this place? You should. Ensign Anastasia Targus, human. Academy class of 51, currently stationed aboard the USS Righteous. Targus received
didn't he
medical
say the Righteous was the
discharge
ship
as
that
per
was destroyed?
Section Alpha 8. That means she was nuts. Stardate 42112, when judged mentally unfit as a result of her capture and torture experience at the hands of the Cardassian Obsidian Order. Ooh, that sounds painful. Reinstated after a year and a half of enforced medical leave, Stardate 43616, due to vociferous petitioning by Lieutenant Ralph Furlong and Lieutenant Chorus Sprint. Lieutenant Ralph Furlong, human, Academy class of 51, stationed aboard the USS Righteous, stardate 40559. As a cadet, he was the recipient of the Federation Medal of Valor for his part in the rescue of hostages during a Cardassian raid on a Starfleet outpost, stardate 42029. Lieutenant Chorus Sprint, Bajani, Academy class of 51, stationed aboard the USS Righteous, stardate 40955. Security specialist. Weapons rating, 5. Recipient of the Federation Ribbon of Merit with Cluster, Red Cordon, and the Norkin Alliance Crystal Button for unparalleled bravery and innovation for his actions in the rescue of the hostages during the Cardassian raids of 2365. To help you out on your little mission, I've given you all of Sprint's personal memories and some of his professional ones. So although you may remember things like that silly secret handshake you and Targus and Furlong do, you may need help on serious matters of security. Check your tricorder often, Cadet. Remember, you're replacing a lieutenant. Consider yourself semi-assimilated into the role.
So we have replaced him.
Bajani, humanoid, planet of origin, Bajan. After the destruction of Bajan by a planetary cataclysm, the Bajani became a nomadic space culture for nearly 2 millennia, until the discovery of Bajan 2. For the past 300 years, the Bajani have remade the barren Bajan 2 into a near replica of their original home. The Bajani possess a unique psychophysical response, sometimes referred to as a Bajani pain trance. In the face of great pain or trauma, a Bajani compartmentalizes his mental patterns, storing most of his higher consciousness in a protected area of the Bajani brain, called the Langstrom cortex. During a period of crisis, this phenomena allows a Bajani to complete a complex physical task free from the awareness of pain or fear, and unencumbered from their so-called consciousness. The Bajani pain trance is generally induced by a natural production of adrenaline in response to some physical trauma. This condition may be prevented or reversed by the introduction of an adrenaline block into the Bajani system.
Interesting.
Lieutenant Commander Bennington Ben Baraka, human, Starfleet Medical Class of 47, ship's counselor for the USS Righteous. In addition, holds qualifying ratings in 4 command line positions: security, ops, navigation, and tactical. Counselor Baraka was part of the medical team which developed a successful treatment for the hostages from the Cardassian raids of 65, who had been subjected to neural stim torture. Winner of a silver medal in low-gravity equestrian jumping at the Federation Olympics. Stardate 37082.
I'm wondering if these Cardassian raids going to help
During a rash of raids by Cardassians on non-military outposts and settlements in 2365, numerous Federation civilians and cadets were captured by the Cardassians. The hostages were often subjected to neurostimulation torture. The stimulation, pleasurable in the extreme, was also profoundly addictive. Once a prisoner was neurologically dependent, stimulation was withheld until the Cardassians got the information they wanted.
Wow.
Pleasant lot, those Cardassians. Rescued hostages who had been subjected to neurostimulation torture were left profoundly addicted to the Cardassian style of neurostimulation. Treatment for neural addiction involves an implant which is wired directly into the addict's neural circuit, feeding him or her a constant stream of data, a kind of white noise which blocks the craving.
So that we
After
actually
many months of diminishing treatment levels, the craving is gone, and the subject can return to a normal life. Interruption of the treatment in any manner, however, can set back the person's recovery almost instantly.
This guy? No,
Dr. Thaddeus Quint, human, Starfleet Medical Class of 49, Chief Medical Officer of the USS Righteous. Personnel file contains numerous personal letters of commendation, mixed with a significant number of incidents of crew conflict.
And finally,
a Borg, member of the cyborg species. Borg, part cybernetic, part biological. See Borg.
Okay. My mic is just falling from its position. Can use a new mic stand. This one is no longer holding position. I've got like an old shopping bag full of bottled water that's kind of ballasting it at the moment. Let's proceed.
Keep a picture of it on your wall. The bridge of the USS Righteous. Your father's ship.
The Tolstoy just took a major hit.
Is that our father?
This is him, isn't it? Well, I can see the family resemblance.
I think she's pulling away. The Kyushu's coming on strong. Melbourne and Saratoga have lost power.
Tolstoy,
Saratoga is the ship.
Saratoga, Melbourne. Recognize the names?
No, done.
Do you know where you are, cadet?
Captain!
Intruder alert!
Come on. It was off to my
Security, isolate the ops console now.
That's right, 10 years ago, Wolf 359.
Security!
Look at him. He's barely older than you are. He shouldn't be at security. But 4 hours ago, the real security officer, Lieutenant Sprint, was killed, and this first-year ensign had to take his place. And because of his inexperience, everybody on board, including your father, will be killed.
The phasers are useless. Just isolate the panel now.
If Lieutenant Sprint were still alive, he might be able to save the ship. But he's been dead for 4 hours. No wonder they don't want him on the bridge.
Come on, can't you move faster?
Chief Medical Officer Dr. Thaddeus Quint. He actually tried to save Sprint's life, but as you can see, he failed, the old goat. Well, what'd you expect? He's a doctor, not a security officer. Still, if he had only had a little more creativity. But he didn't.
He's bypassed the security lockout.
Doctor, he's dead.
Shield mutation is shifting on its own. Shields are dropping.
Uh-oh. I need shields back up now.
Death in battle. If he were a Klingon, he'd be ecstatic.
Ooh, I like this guy.
Captain, there's a tight beam transmission going directly to the Borg cube.
Computer is uploading data about emergency transporters.
Anyone near Jeffrey 6, we need manual power rerouted through the secondary couplings.
It's too late. The Borg cube is firing.
Evasive maneuvers.
So, now that you've seen your father die, are you ready to avenge his death? Or would you like to try something different? How about a chance to prevent his death?
Ooh, I like
Lieutenant
that.
Sprint was killed 4 hours before the righteous even got to Wolf 359. But if the good Dr. Quint had been able to save Sprint 4 hours before, then Sprint would have been able to save the righteous, and you would have grown up in the loving company of your father, and all for the want of a horseshoe nail. What say we give the old goat a second chance to save Sprint's life? You're not afraid of a little space-time continuum meddling, are you, Cadet? No, I thought not. Shall we? This is Lieutenant Sprint. Do you think he knows he's gonna die? I don't think so. Don't bother saying hello. Just makes saying goodbye that much harder.
Time, Mr. Furlong.
Oh, 400 hours, sir.
Is the cube within sensor range yet?
Coming up now, Captain.
Match speed, stay with it.
Setting a pursuit course.
Shields up.
Intruder alert.
Sprint, look out!
Shall we dance? Come on, Sprint. Make a choice. Quint wasn't clever enough to think of it. Good thing I am.
The Borg cube is pulling ahead. It's ignoring us completely.
Match speed, keep us within close range.
Remember, Sprint should have died right here. Everything you do in his place from this moment on changes history. Invigorating, isn't it? Meddling with fate.
Lieutenant, are you all right?
Sprint? He's an ox. Nothing scares him.
And nothing hurts him, isn't that right, Lieutenant?
There are all kinds of pain, Lieutenant. Don't let the fact that you are Bajani prevent you from acknowledging the hurt.
Oh, please.
Captain, coded message coming in from Admiral Hansen. He's ordering us to proceed with all speed to rendezvous with the rest of the fleet at Wolf 359, requesting us not to engage the Borg. Until then, maintain radio silence until contacted.
Helm laying a course for Wolf 359. Pull ahead of the Borg cube and then match speed.
Aye, sir. ETA at current speed, 4 hours, 5 minutes.
Good. We don't want them to get there before we do. And Targus, get that thing off my bridge.
Yes, sir. Security alert!
Shoot her! Shoot her!
He's got control of tactical.
Phasers are useless.
Captain, we're hailing the Borg ship. Shields are dropping.
Uh-oh. There's a tight beam transmission going directly to the Borg cube. Computers uploading data about emergency transporters.
The Borg are firing! We're gonna die!
Well,
It's your fault. Well, I hope we're learning something from our little mistakes.
Damn it. Look, the Borg. Just go.
If I told you to jump into a Signian vortex, would you do it? You're a sentient being of sorts. Try using this. You know, all this space-time manipulation does take some effort on my part. It's not that easy.
Definitely
I'd appreciate it if you'd make a little effort, too.
Captain, he's hailing the Borg cube.
Shields are falling. Borg cube is firing.
What to do?
Well, I hope we're learning something from our little mistakes.
What are we meant to do? Shoot the console. Hey.
Definitely dead this time.
Then get him definitely off my bridge this time. Mr. Sprint, reconfigure your security console so you can control Tactical B. Then meet me down at the computer core. I want to secure this ship in case the Borg try and board us again.
Good shooting.
How about quick thinking, Quint? Good work, Quint. Nobody ever gives me any credit for anything I do.
That's because we don't like you, Quint.
I think we can all save our hostility for the Borg, where it will be better placed, don't you?
Let me ask you something, Baraka. Do you just spout these platitudes, or are you deluded enough to actually believe in them?
Come on, Quint. No matter how hard you try, you're not going to change my mind. I still like you.
And how much to pay John Delancey to do for this game?
He kissed me. What are you staring at? Oh, of course, your father. This must be strange for you, knowing he may be about to die, knowing this may be your only chance to talk to him, tell him all about yourself, about the years since he died. I wouldn't if I were you. When he looks at you, all he sees is Lieutenant Sprint. I don't think he'd understand.
Hey, Sprint. What, are you having one of your Bajani trances?
See?
Lieutenant Sprint, the console, please.
I clearly have no idea what I'm doing.
Sprint, I'm the one whose brain cells have been rewired, not you. Where's your mind? It's a good thing you only touched the delimiter.
Let's try that again.
Hey,
How am I
if
supposed
you're
to
just
going
gonna stand there and do nothing, why not try learning something?
Yeah. That's a good
Security
idea.
console.
But it's gonna
Reconfigurable
keep-
bridge panel. Though bridge stations traditionally follow a set pattern, this pattern is neither required by Federation protocol, nor is it hard designed into the bridge layout. All bridge consoles can be easily configured to control any of a number of bridge functions, allowing the captain, in consultation with his engineers, to design his bridge to his personal or species preference. To reconfigure a panel, an understanding of the function of the four main nodules is critical. Or you could end up dead. Nodule 1, the delimiter, carries a signal charge. It is always live, unless deactivated by engineering. Careful, the charge is painful. It won't kill you, but it'll hurt. Nodule 2, the power nodule, is the source of power for all bridge stations. It is always live, unless deactivated by engineering. Careful, this one won't hurt. It'll just make you very dead. Nodule 3, assignable nodule. This is one of the several nodules used to define console functions. In this example, the nodule defines the console as a security console only. To control tactical in addition to security, the nodule must be removed.
Okay.
Careful, though. It's hot. live, energized. Not enough juice to kill you, but enough to make you wish you were dead. To turn off the feed, remove nodule 4, the conduit, first. Then remove nodule 3. Replace nodule 4, et voila. Now you're cooking with replicators. Something.
So we need to remove 4 first, and then 3, and then put 4 back. Now I'm just going to use the
Andropov, the
tablet
Sprint.
to scan anything.
I'm waiting for you down in the core room, Lieutenant. Now!
That seems
Just
like
this way,
a
you'll
lot
get
of
used to
space wasted.
Yeah, but I'd still hurry if I were you. The captain definitely does not like to be kept waiting.
Let's head going. Be dead. As fast as we walk. I'm not gonna lie, I just watched Star Trek 3. This bridge is way less
You do
impressive
know how to
than
get to the core room, don't
Celsius
you, Sprint?
bridge. Not a clue.
Turbolift. Intra-ship transport.
Yeah, but how do I
The
get to the
turbolift system
where I'm
runs
going?
throughout the entire ship, making all major areas accessible within seconds.
Do that? Okay, well that is not helpful. This is kind of like a Voyager-esque bridge.
Please key in destination code.
Turbolift manual interface. Federation turbolifts are capable of processing verbal commands in over
I don't remember what we were
13,000
trying to
languages.
do.
For those species unable to interact verbally, and during ship emergencies, a turbolift destination code can be manually relayed into the turbolift computer via the interface. For a list of turbolift destination codes, see the ship schematic. USS Righteous schematic.
It's computer core. 150619, 150169. Nope. 150619, 150619. Enter. Hey, we're in the computer core. Nope, this feels like main engineering. That is.
Hey, buddy, I guess I beat you down here.
Mr. Sprint, I am a very tolerant captain, except when it comes to punctuality. I suggest you become more familiar with this ship's layout so you don't keep us waiting again.
Yeah, okay.
Do I make myself clear?
Yeah.
We were trying to route all of the ship's controls through the security systems as an extra precaution, but something kept rejecting all of our attempts to access the security programs. And that's when we found this.
It's obviously Borg. But how did it get on the ship? And what is its purpose?
That is a good
It
question.
seems to be tied in directly to the security systems, locking us out.
Question is, how do we remove it?
That is a very good question.
Sprint, you're the security officer. What do you think?
I think we scan it.
Non-standard technological implant. Borg in origin. Energy source unknown. Readings indicate potentially fatal levels of neuro-generated energy. Wah, wah. Danger. Warning.
Don't touch it.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone is not helpful.
Melded alloy cutting tool. Used to dislodge or detach two objects composed of alloys of unequal tensor. Designed to separate the two objects with a minimum of damage to either surface. Based on a
Okay, that could
surgical
work.
device which was invented to dislodge skin adhesions from frozen titanium tanks.
Would not want to be the person that.
Portable
I've
interfacing
seen that before.
device. Used to enhance Federation Tricorder's ability to interface with devices of unknown origin. Used as a buffer with potentially dangerous technology.
Okay, let's try this.
It's definitely tied into the security system. It's analyzing code. It seems to be going through some sort of encryption sequence, like it's trying to rewrite
The command protocols.
It's trying to crack the self-destruct key code.
Self-destruct program initiated.
What the hell? Computer aboard self-destruct.
Self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Bridge, override all security systems.
We probably need to
Captain.
do the remove
5 seconds.
system.
I'm locked
4,
out!
3,
Because they say it
2,
went
1.
That was way less cool than the. Let's try this device. That's way less cool than the Enterprise self-destruct.
Self-destruct initiated.
What the hell? Computer aboard self-destruct.
Self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Bridge, override all security systems.
I can't, Captain.
5 seconds.
I'm locked out!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Standard Federation.
Oh, tricon was. I guess we scaled the tricon again.
Meddling with things you don't understand again? You know, I think I'm learning something here. Hubris. That's what I don't like about you people. Your ignorance of the working of the galaxy is unparalleled, and yet you continue to blunder ahead as if you knew what were going on. The Borg, on the other hand, really seem to know what they're about. If only they had more personality. In fact, if they had any personality, I might consider spending more time with them. But for now, don't touch what you don't understand.
Don't touch what you don't understand. I don't know. Do I just touch it? Nope. Don't touch what you don't understand.
You're dead. 500 million gigawatts will do that to you.
I don't know what the solution here is. Because
Mr. Sprint is right. Until we know more about Borg technology, I don't think we should make any attempts to interfere with the implant directly.
Captain,
Doing
we were
nothing
within
was an option?
transporter range for only 6.7 seconds. I don't see how the Borg transported to the bridge and implanted the circuit unless...
Unless there were 2 of them. If there is another Borg on this ship, he's found a way to screen against our usual senses. I'll get Targus to scan against anomalies. See what you can do to help.
Targus, enough. You've got the scans so sensitive, they're going to alert us if a particle of dust falls.
If that particle of dust falls off a Borg, then I want to know about it.
You're too cautious.
You're too lax.
Sprint,
tell
tell
him.
You know, if it weren't for me, you guys wouldn't have had any fun at the Academy.
If it weren't for me, you guys wouldn't have graduated from the Academy.
What?
Oh, Lieutenant Furlong, Lieutenant Sprint, and Ensign Targus. Somehow that's not quite how I pictured it.
That's not your fault. Every time I see that thing, it reminds me of how much courage it must have taken for you just to be here. And of how much we both owe Sprint. Just don't let Sprint hear. His head's big enough already.
What exactly do you owe him? You'll spend the rest of your life a slave to technology.
I'm not a slave to it. In 6 months, a year at the most, I won't even need this.
In 3 hours, 4 at the most, we won't even be alive. Unless we're Borg.
That's uplifting.
Dr. Quint is testing the boundaries of the humanoid ability to maintain affection for him, which he thinks he's not worthy of.
Oh my days, the counselor is
he
annoying.
tries to make everyone.
We thought Troy was bad.
Well, he's very good at that.
He's right about one thing. We could end up as Borg, and I know the last thing I want to have happen to me is to be assimilated into the collective.
We won't let it happen. To any of us, better dead than Borg. Agreed?
Agreed.
Even Quint.
Not even Quint deserves to be Borgified, but the Borg definitely deserve Quint.
We got him. Somewhere in Jeffrey's Tube 6.
Sprint, Furlong. Take a couple of fully charged phasers, flush out the Borg, and neutralize them. Understood?
Yes, sir.
I don't know where the captain go. These are white Jeffrey's tubes. Not only you have to roll. I wide a bit tall, but they also do seem really wide. Maybe you do want to end up on an Excelsior class ship after all. I went to my face.
The reading's not clear.
Definitely getting some Voyager vibes from the ship design. I don't know if it was maybe shot
He's been
using
through
some
here.
Voyager.
Magnetic resonance traces.
This looks very Voyager. The Treasury tubes didn't know.
Okay, one of us has to go, but somebody should stay in case he went through and doubled back. Whoa, 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 whoa. I said one of us, I didn't say you. You know, you may be head of security, but I do outrank you. Yeah, it's only by 3 weeks, but I think that would stand up in case of a court-martial. I'll tell you what.
Ooh, which hand? I'm gonna go with right hand being right.
I win.
I was wrong. Sure. Are we gonna rinse the Borg or is he gonna rinse the Borg? Dr. Lies is making turn around and to be a Borg right now. I feel like a jump scare is coming now. Is it behind us? Maybe it's behind us.
Bad idea. You see, there is another Borg, and he's waiting in that corridor for whoever comes out first. Poor Dad. I hope you don't feel guilty. Remember what you said. Better dead than Borg.
Kill me.
I was gonna...
Good try, but you see, the Borg are clever in their own monolithic way. They adjust 2 hits from any phaser, and they all know how to shield themselves against that frequency. You have to adjust along with them. You did say you wanted to kill Borg, didn't you? I like the irony of it. But aren't you forgetting someone or something? Rise and shine. Rise and shine.
Are we Borg now?
If it looks like a Borg, walks like a Borg, and sees like a Borg, then it must be a Borg. You're wondering what you're feeling? That's pain. No Borg is an island unto himself. Every Borg is part of the whole. Filling your mind, telling you what to think, what to do. Welcome to the collective, cadet.
Okay, can we...
Absorb, destroy, obey.
He's
assimilating.
Oh, Squid,
Oh
what
my
have they
god.
done?
They're gonna make us.
They've adapted to the frequency settings of our phasers.
Yes, this guy first.
I don't think so. You just called your fellow Borg up to the bridge and had him assassinate all your friends. Don't feel bad, though. If it ever goes to trial, you can always claim the collective made you do it. This time, try not to get caught. Oh, and by the way, your father cheats.
Well, if you're not gonna play, sprint behind you! Ah!
Surprise.
Fine, I picked the left damn hand.
Didn't you hear what I told you? He cheats. You can't win.
But if I don't do anything, then.
Well, if you're not gonna play, sprint behind you! Ah!
I don't know what the game wants from me. It feels like every single choice is a curveball. Like, oh, is there anything here that can help us?
No, wait, it's a Borg. No, it's a Q. No, it's both. Or is it? Cybernetic elements, but totally lacking in any superfluous biological components. Borg Designator Interface Circuit. The central cybernetic element of all Borg. The circuit contains each Borg unit's identification labels and any information not yet uploaded to the collective. If a circuit is removed, the Borg's self-destruct process is initiated and all remaining biological and cybernetic components are vaporized. Yuck. Messy.
He has a point.
Standard Federation handheld phaser. Power setting range from stun to metal.
Fine.
Didn't you hear what I told you?
What do you want from me? If I didn't do anything, then we get assimilated too. Take his phaser, I guess. Nope. No, wait back.
They've adapted to our phaser settings.
But there's no change over there, I didn't mess with his phaser.
They've adapted to our phaser settings.
I don't know what I want from me, game. Like, there's nothing else I can fix. So let me. I think I meant to click on the. It came up as like a clickable action on the other side. When you put the phaser in. When I put the phaser in. So it changed the frequency. Okay. There you go, know what I'm doing now. But why is every action in this game
They've adapted to our phaser settings.
What's this? What does the ball have? Okay, pick up the phaser. There we go. I don't understand why that's a setting. Why is this? Why is there a setting there? Don't know if that's
Good idea. Retuning the phaser to a higher EM band frequency. You're right, they probably already adapted to the old ones. Nice shot. What did you think I was gonna do, cheat?
we should take his thingy. Oh, yeah, okay.
Let's go see what this circuit can tell us.
If he knew about it, why didn't he do that to the first Borg on the bridge?
No, I'm just not getting anything useful from it. Maybe if we hooked it into the ship's computer and had it analyzed.
I'd like to know more about it first. Can't you interface your tricorder with it?
Maybe, but I don't think I'd get any more information. Sprint, what do you think?
Tricorder.
The tricorder's having trouble gaining access to the data. The circuit is designed with a pretty standard neural interface, though, like some of our medical implants. No, it just can't seem to... Well, I guess that's all we're gonna learn from this.
It's too bad. I bet there was some really important stuff on that Borg circuit. Maybe you should try something else.
It's too late to try something else, Quint. The circuit's already fried.
It's not too late if I say it's not too late.
What? My implant.
I don't understand.
Ensign Targus's implant works along the same basic principles as the Borg circuit. She might be able to interface with it.
No. You can't possibly be suggesting that Ensign Targus be allowed to interface with the implant.
Nobody is suggesting anything of the kind.
In truth, Captain, interfacing with the implant would be somewhat like autoneural stimulation, an experience which Ensign Targus is quite familiar with.
Exactly the point, Captain. Ensign Targus's neural implant is designed to counteract the side effects of that kind of neural stimulation experience. This kind of neural input is...
Does anybody mind if I join in on this discussion? You're all talking about me as if I weren't here.
Ensign, the long-term effects of your recovery won't...
Counselor, the concept of long-term effects loses its meaning when the entire Federation is in danger of obliteration. I'm ready.
She also has a point.
I think it would be best if the ensign were immobilized during this.
Do it.
You could have waited till I sat down.
I could have, but I didn't.
No. I want Sprint to do it.
Whatever you have to go through, Targus will be there for you.
Counselor, I've already been through hell and back. I don't think this could be any worse.
She's in agony. You've never had to deal with pain, have you, Sprint?
Shut up.
Assimilation! Technology! Channels! Subspace channels! The Borg implant taking over systems! Communication with collective! Jam systems!
The Borg implant is getting its orders from the Borg collective. How do we jam the signals, Targus?
Shields. Modulate mutations. 0.6525 of normal. Now!
Do it!
Modulating shield mutation.
The Borg cube is scanning us.
What's happening with those shields, Mr. Furlong?
Almost there, sir.
They're firing!
Mr. Furlong!
Got it.
They've stopped firing.
The shield settings must be in sync with the Borg scanners. They sense us as being part of the collective.
Alone! We are resistances! You will be assimilated!
The shield has cut off the Borg circuit from the Borg collective. We've got to disconnect her.
Kill me.
One more CC of neuroblock and she'll be a vegetable for life. Do you want to be responsible for turning Ensign Targus into a Bolian zucchini?
No, we wait. We wait.
Now I'm dead. Not exactly what I wanted. Try doing something.
But last time I didn't do anything. Let's try phaser. Should be.
She's dead.
Why is it not stunned, damn it?
You're not supposed to be killing people, Cadet. You're supposed to be saving them. It is a concept your limited cognitive abilities can deal with, isn't it? Or am I wasting my time with you?
I got the impression we weren't meant to
disappoint me
use
again.
the hyperspray, but we're going to use the bloody hyperspray. Basically, we should just do what Q tells us not to do.
All evoked responses are negative. She's as good as dead. No, she'd be better off if she were dead. Maybe you should have just shot her. You want to go back and you want to try that?
Waiting for the shooting is not the right response. What is this game?
Oh, great. Now I'm dead.
Yeah,
Not
shut
exactly
up.
what I wanted. Try doing something. Bioneural implant. Therapeutic. Integrated.
You'll do better.
Emergency med kit. Contains several high-tech medical instruments, including an experimental programmable hypospray, plus several of the most basic needs associated with emergency medical situations. That means bandages, disinfectants, etc. Barbaric stuff, really. You better just hope you'll never need it.
I don't know what we do here.
Medical hypospray. Experiment. Computer interface. Direct interface.
Oh.
Are you sure you want to do this? You saw what it did to Furlong. But then again, you are Bajani. I'll give you a chance to think about it.
No, I want to do it because nothing else will work.
No. You're not dead. You're unconscious. In a Bajani pain trance. Interesting phenomena. I'm not sure what its evolutionary benefit was for the Bajani. Something like a Terran possum, perhaps. Oh, look. You're regaining consciousness.
Welcome back, Lieutenant.
I guess this means I owe you my life twice, huh, Sprint?
I've never seen anyone go into a Bajani pain trance before. Interesting. You were clearly unconscious, yet your body managed to finish the task at hand. I suppose it's part of the survival mechanism. Quick thinking. Next time, though, warn me.
While you were out, we did a diagnostic on the computer systems. The Borg implant is continuing to rewrite code.
I'm sending an away team over to the Borg cube to see if they can find anything that'll help us disable the implant.
Targus and I are going, but we could use a third. I don't know if we'll get out of there alive.
I won't order you to go, Lieutenant.
Oh, we few, we happy few, we band of Borg. They're turning this into some heroic escapade, trying to make it impossible to turn down. I'll go.
We don't need you, Quint. We need someone we can trust.
Just like old times, huh, buddy? 3 against the world. Coming?
Sure.
Okay.
I didn't have a choice on that one.
Here's your phaser. Each of ours has been retuned to a different frequency.
Here, take this.
I don't think we need an emergency med kit. If things get that bad, we're probably dead.
There are many ways to die. Some of them are more painful than others. There's an emergency hypospray programmable for neuro painkillers just in case. You do know how to use it, don't you?
We're coming alongside the Borg cube.
Good luck. Energize.
Oh no, the transporter room. Now we are flanked in these chapters. It seemed longer than the Social Crusade, it was about an hour. I guess we have failed a lot along the way, so hey! I think in Star Trek's a lot harder than they make it look in Star Trek. Borg. Apricot somewhere on this cube. This is the Borg queen if first contact is to be relieved. I never quite get why it's the Borg just ignore.
Let's see if they do first.
Surely, the fact that no, don't shoot. We don't need to shoot them unless they get the most out of it.
What are you looking at, Cadet?
But he's a Borg. Great. I'm pretty sure doing nothing was right that time. But like, surely for the Borg, like, we must be a threat. Like, we have weapons. I don't know. Never quite got the effects of the they know we're a threat.
Pretty standard interface. Odd.
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something like this?
Hey, remember, they've already totally assimilated one Starfleet officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Somehow, I don't think the Borg understand the concept of trick. Okay, security. You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the information we need?
Guess I'm gonna try. Setting time. Guess.
No, wait, it's a Borg. No. Another Borg. Borg technology. Console. Access into the Borg collective information. The console can be interfaced via a direct Borg link. You'll be learning more about that. Or standard manual manipulation.
AKA.
You know, pushing buttons, turning knobs, that sort of thing. Manual interface with Borg collective knowledge. Encryption codes needed to bypass security and recognition levels.
That was not that helpful. Oh, guess we're a threat now.
They've adapted.
Oh, well, that did.
That's the trouble with Borg. You kill one, there's always another one to take its place. You're never gonna figure out how to interface until you learn how to think like a Borg. Kill them before they kill you. Strike first.
Oh, we could use Borg technology to access the
Hold on, buddy. I need you conscious. Don't go into one of your paint trances yet.
What is that?
Something to counteract the Bajani adrenaline.
It's working.
Sprint, I'm sorry about that. But you're gonna have to deal with the pain just like the rest of us humanoids. Come on. We have to get out of this corridor before more of them come.
But it's got sprint!
Later! That's an order.
So we're being assimilated. But I bet we can access the console now. I bet what the iPad's really gonna like ET is something.
Designate Beta, Alpha 7-3, assimilate knowledge, interface, assimilate.
Something that is awfully fast. that the equation process?
Designee Beta, Alpha 73, alert. 2 life forms. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Alert. Alert.
So I'm going to pass, but oh damn, I can't. Hopefully it tells me the code, because otherwise I'm going to have to do this all over again. Or it just remembers
What
it.
are you looking at, Cadet?
I have made a lot of mistakes this time. Can't say I'm a fan of getting assimilated twice. Yeah, or once, but twice is particularly acceptable. Okay. Now hopefully we know the code for this.
Pretty standard interface. Odd.
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct
Yeah,
interface
no,
abilities. Why would they need
yeah,
something
yeah,
like this?
Remember, they've already totally assimilated
If this
one
was,
Starfleet
this has
officer.
to be
Maybe
AI
this is his
upscale.
influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
It's like
Somehow, I
pretty
don't
good.
think the Borg understand the
AI
concept
upscale.
of trick. Okay, security. You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the information we need?
Please tell me this.
Manual interface with Borg collective knowledge. Encryption codes needed to... Borg technology. Console.
No, I don't have to go through this again.
Manual interface with Borg collective knowledge. Encryption codes needed to bypass security.
Well, it was do. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get something again and shut.
They've adapted.
That's the trouble with Borg. You kill one, there's always another one to take its place.
Well,
You're never gonna figure out how to
Looks like
interface
it's
until you learn how to think like a Borg.
Oh well.
Kill them before they kill you. Strike first.
Sprint!
Hold on, buddy. I need you conscious. Don't go into one of your paint trances yet.
What is that?
Something to counteract the Bajani adrenaline.
Okay, this
It's
time I
working.
need to pay actual attention to the
Spin, I'm
code.
sorry about that. But you're gonna have to deal with the pain just like the rest of us humanoids.
Oh, why do they make this so long and gratuitous?
Come on. We have to get out of this
Oh,
corridor
it's
before
true.
Morgan
Maybe
comes.
with this the code for something. They even shown it to us twice. Some of the upscaling is a little bit rougher on the text, as you can see, and on like the more intricate symbols. But like overall, this is a pretty solid upscale. I'm having fun. I think. He says getting assimilated for the third time. I think I might have got assimilated actually once more when we were in the Jeffy's tubes, but...
Borg designee Beta, Alpha 73.
Oh, Richard,
Assimilate knowledge. Interface. Assimilate.
Okay. Okay, it's 1, 2, okay. I got the screen cap. So it's 1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. 1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. 1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. 1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. 1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. 1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. 1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. 1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. 1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. This was actually clever because you have to go through both endings to like figure it out. But it is 1, 3, 3,
What are you
4,
looking at, cadet?
Let's seriously get the code right this time. It's 1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. Just don't spend ages looking at the panel. It's 1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. 1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there.
Pretty standard interface. Odd.
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something like this?
And remember, they've already totally assimilated one Starfleet officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Somehow, I don't think the Borg understand the concept of trick. Okay, security. You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the
I
information
think I
we need?
can. If I remember the code, okay. So, 1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 3.
They've adapted.
1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. That was what I did.
You kill one, there's always another one to take its place. You're never gonna figure out how to interface until you learn how to think like a Borg. Kill them before they kill you. Strike first.
Yeah, I got that message, but like I inputted the actual code that time, and this cutscene is so long. I think I'm gonna be done after this chapter.
What are you looking at, cadet?
Right, assuming I have actually managed to put the damn code in. Unless it's the symbols that are important, not the order. But I think maybe I just didn't input it fast enough. Let me put the code in.
Interface.
Get.
Odd.
Why?
Please.
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something
Unless
like
it's
this?
the code
Remember,
changes
they've
every
already
time.
totally
but I don't
assimilated
see that
one Starfleet
happening.
officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Let me just.
Somehow, I don't think the
do
Borg
back
understand
up
the
to
concept of trick.
Well, in case it's the way I'm doing this.
Okay, security. You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and
I'm
get us the
gonna
information
try.
we need?
If you shut up and let me try. Okay, so it's 1, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. Yes.
That must be it. Contact terminated with a simulation implant. That must be a Borg time sequence.
No, I think it's a code for accessing the implant. If we can find a way to interface safely with the implant, we can feed it this sequence and then order it to shut down.
If it's anything like this terminal, it's going to look for a Borg signature. Damn, if we still had that dead Borg circuit, we could use that to convince the implant we were Borg.
That's not a bad idea.
But the circuit was fried.
So we'll get another one. There's no shortage of Borg around here. Get that circuit.
He makes a good point. Let's get the implant and get out of here.
Three to beam out directly to computer core control room.
You'll be back.
No, Righteous.
We'll be back. Interesting. Transport for it did not look that great. I don't know
Borg
if that's
implant's
the
been
original or
overriding
if
our
that was the
system
AI.
since you left, but we still don't know what it's doing.
It's rewriting all of our systems to make them compatible with Borg systems.
I thought our shield setting cut its subspace channel off from the collective.
It did, but it's following a pre-programmed set of instructions. We have to give it an abort order, but first we've got to convince it that we're Borg.
How do we do that?
We use this circuit as a buffer in the interface. It has an individual Borg
before?
designation. I remember from my experience with it, everything is filtered through that designation.
Baraka to Captain Andropov.
What is it, Counselor?
Captain, the Borg cube has just started a series of random scans.
They're looking for us. I don't know how long we have before they find out that we're not actually part of their cube.
The interface looks pretty simple.
Sprint. Attach the circuit to the Borg implant.
No. Let me.
Maybe I should do it.
She did it before. How did we end up with it? I thought Dad, I can't remember his name.
Lieutenant Ralph Furlong. Human. Academy class.
I thought
Targus, you all right?
I'm fine.
Targus?
I'm sorry.
No. No!
Stay back. I'm warning you.
Targus, stop.
Don't you understand? It's not my fault. I had to. Baraka was right. It was too soon.
You're right. It's not your fault, but you don't have to. We can help.
You should have known. You were there with me. You should have known.
Should have chosen this, dude.
Captain, the shields are dropping. What's going on down there?
Help, take evasive action.
It's too late for that,
He's
Captain.
taking control of Helm.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. You were right. We should have known.
Every damn time. I'm just gonna put the thing on the thing. Who cares who does it?
Recognize. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4.
They're interfacing and exchanging protocols.
Try giving it a command.
Unable to comply. Updating systems information.
It's trying to catch up on what it missed.
Unable to comply. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4 is no longer a functioning unit.
Disengage that circuit now!
Information assimilated. Retuning shields.
Shield mutation is being altered. The implant has reestablished communication with the Borg collective.
Bridge! Evasive maneuvers now!
Yeah, we're gonna die.
The shields are dropping!
The only good Borg.
We needed a live one.
We needed a live one. 61337.
That must be it. Contact terminated with a simulation implant. That must be a Borg time sequence.
No, I think it's a code for accessing the implant. If we can find a way to interface safely with the implant, we can feed it this sequence and then order to shut down.
If it's anything like this terminal, it's going to look for a Borg signature. Damn, if we still had that dead Borg circuit, we could use that to convince the implant we were Borg.
That's not a bad idea.
But the circuit was fried.
So we'll get another one. There's no shortage of Borg around here. Get that circuit.
Don't take the thing, don't take the thing, don't take the thing. Oh. I guess I was meant to not shoot it. I was trying to, actually, there was one in the alcove, I was trying to shoot that.
3 to beam out directly to computer core control room.
You'll be back.
No, righteous.
Oh.
The Borg implant's been overriding our systems since you left, but we still don't know what it's doing.
It's rewriting all of our systems to make them compatible with Borg systems.
I thought our shield setting cut its subspace channel off from the collective.
It did, but it's following a pre-programmed set of instructions. We have to give it an abort order, but first we've got to convince it that we're Borg.
How do we do that?
We use this circuit as a buffer in the interface. It has an individual Borg designation. I remember from my experience with it, everything is filtered through that designation.
Baraka to Captain Anderpaw.
What is it, Counselor?
Captain, the Borg cube has just started a series of random scans.
They're looking for us. I don't know how long we have before they find out that we're not actually part of their cube.
The interface looks pretty simple.
Sprint. Attach the circuit to the Borg implant.
No. Let me.
Maybe I should do it.
I don't know what to do. The team, nothing is right.
Mr. Sprint, if you don't wish to attach the circuit, then give it to Lieutenant Furlong or Ensign Targus. You're wasting valuable time.
Oh my days. Fine. Let's see if giving it to him. I try and give it to him, not her. There's not going to be any different outcome. I think when we go back to the Borg, you're ready to not shoot. Very frustrating.
Recognize. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha
61330.
They're interfacing and exchanging protocols.
Try giving it a command.
Unable to comply. Updating systems information.
It's trying to catch up on what it missed.
Unable to comply. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha 4 is no longer a functioning unit.
Disengage that circuit now!
Information assimilated. Retuning shields.
Shield mutation is being altered. The implant has reestablished communication with the Borg collective.
Bridge! Evasive maneuvers now!
Yeah, I need to go back and not shoot this stupid drone.
The only good Borg.
We needed a live one.
Also, why is it just the whatever the ship's called blowing up cutscene? Why is it not a?
That must be it. Contact terminated with a simulation implant. That must be a Borg time sequence.
No, I think it's a code for accessing the implant. If we
Maybe
can find
because
a
it was
way to
accessible
interface
stuff
safely with
together,
the
what it was
implant,
doing.
we completed this sequence and then ordered to shut down.
If it's an
So
implant,
you're
this
gonna do
terminal is
nothing.
going to look for a Borg signature. Damn, if we still had that dead Borg circuit, we could use that to convince the implant we were Borg.
That's not a bad idea.
But the circuit was fried.
So we'll get another one. There's no shortage of Borg around here. Get that circuit.
Nope, not gonna shoot. What the This is so frustrating. Now I have to sit through the whole damn
Try to beam
cutscene
out directly
again.
to computer core control room.
You'll be back.
No, righteous.
I will go through all of this again. Oh, interesting, there's actually only 10 chapters. Maybe we will press on. But I'm just gonna restart this. Because I do want to do the whole thing again. At least I know what I'm doing this time. Just put the damn code. Oh, if I remember, I think it was 133422. And then I don't know what we're doing. Because if I don't shoot them, then they shoot them. Then if I shoot them, then I've shot them. It doesn't seem to be like a right answer here, and I don't know what the right answer should be. I don't know what the right answer should be. Yes, there's Borg and fleshy lights. Let's move on, please. It's annoying when you make a mistake like that you have to then watch the whole next section before it will let you try again. Because I still don't know what I'm trying to do here.
What do?
We don't shoot
Let's see what
them.
they do first.
But I don't know what. I'm gonna see if I can. This is way to maybe we should jump in front of me, click on her and get her to not shoot. But that is my that is my problem right now. I have no idea what the right solution is. I don't want to have to sit through the whole sequence again. If I don't figure it out, maybe I will stop and finish this episode and sorry, this chapter the next two some other time. But
Pretty standard interface.
frustrating.
Odd.
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something like this?
Because
Remember, they've
we
already
need
totally
it so that we can
assimilated
do
one
what we're
Starfleet officer.
doing.
Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe
Please
it's a
just
trick.
let us do it and
Somehow,
stop
I don't think the Borg
talking.
understand the concept of trick.
Okay, shut up.
You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the information we need?
Sure I can. Okay. So it was 133422.
That must be it. Contact terminated with assimilation implant. That must be a Borg time sequence.
No, I think it's a code for accessing the implant. If we can find a way to interface safely with the implant, we can feed it this sequence in order to shut down.
Note of the
If it's anything like this terminal, it's going to look for a
No,
Borg
as well.
signature. Damn,
But
we
what
still
do we
had
do
the Borg
now?
circuit. We could use that to convince the implant we were Borg.
That's not a bad idea.
What
But
do
the
we
circuit
do
was
now?
So we'll get another one. There's no shortage of Borg around here. Get that circuit.
So I can't wait. I need to I'm gonna I don't know. Click on her and she.
No, Sprint's right. We need a living Borg.
Okay, that's what I did. I had to stop there. Oh, hey. Good, okay, you take that one.
There's got to be something we can use
So the
on
way
the
that
Borg
was
that'll
set
stun
up-
them without killing them.
The way that was set up, I was pretty sure that I was going to be the one that had to decide what to do. Oh, wait, no, I do have to decide what to do. Tell me more about the hyperspray.
Medical hypospray. Experimental model. Programmable. Uses baseline replicator technology. Capable of delivering up to 200 different non-zero biological catalysts.
Here we go. I know level 1.
Level
block.
1 humanoid neural block. Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 4 or less. Humans, Bajani, Bajorans, etc. Level 2 humanoid neural block. Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 8 or less. Cardassians, Vulcans, Klingons, etc.
So he's going to be level 3? Maybe? If there's a Borg option for this.
Level 3 humanoid
thing as
neural
well.
block. Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 15 or less. Capable of stopping a Pelacan rhino in its tracks. Deadly to most known humanoid species. Except a few.
Let's try level 3. I was using my phone to cheat again. Okay. So 3. Hang on, let me watch it again. What is the? It is. What? It's so fast. I only went to 2, 3, 1, 3. 2, 3, 1, 3. Okay, let's try 2, 3, 1, 3. 2, 3, 1, 3. Let's try it.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me? You didn't check the tricorder. I have no biological components. You should have waited for one of the others.
Hold on, buddy. We need you conscious. Don't go to one of your pain transitions.
Furlong, get out of here!
I'm sorry.
You are in a Bajani pain trance. Your friend Furlong wasn't able to stop it. The Borg don't seem to notice, though. They're assimilating you at this very moment. At least this time you won't feel it. Oh, it looks like you're waking up.
Oh, she got assimilated too. I guess we are the Borg. Okay, so I think I was right, but I need
Borg,
to
yet not the Borg.
not be the
feel
Q
it?
Borg.
It's different this time.
But that's
isn't it?
because she's not actually a Borg. Like, it's very frustrating.
Designate Vega, Alpha 73, alert, destroy. Unassimilated life form, destroy, alert, destroy, destroy. Designate Vega, Alpha 73, alert, destroy. Destroy, destroy.
Okay, we're apparently an effective Borg drone.
What do you think you're doing here? Stopping to enjoy the scenery? This is an important moment. Learn something.
No, shut up, Q. This game is not endearing me to Q.
Unassimilated life form, designate Vega,
Oh, wait.
Alpha 73, destroy, destroy.
Fred! It's still you! Look out!
Yay! Now that was the right action. Proving to yourself that you didn't have to listen to that nasty old Borg collective. True, you are dead, but now you know something you didn't know before, right? Well then, it was worth the trouble.
This is getting very frustrating. So I feel like my only mistake there was like using it on the Q Borg, but like I feel like Q's just inserting himself into the events that happened. So I'm gonna do the same level 3 neural block, but then I'm gonna wait for a different drone to come through. But I feel like that's really mean because like if Q's literally just standing in, Q didn't actually get stimulated. He's not really a Borg drone. Like, it's just annoying. Like, you didn't just go to, did you? It's like, well, I did look at it, but like I wasn't considering that you were gonna cheat. But hey, I guess this whole thing is him cheating. So it's 2, 3, 1, 3. 2, 3, 1, 3. 2, 3, 1, 3. Let's try that. But we're not gonna do it on the Q roll. We ain't gonna do it on the Q roll. We need another one.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, no, wait, we don't have to. We don't. Okay, we can still not choose him.
You'll be back. Maybe more than once.
What were you waiting for?
Waiting for this Borg. This Borg actually does have a biological component, and so it works.
He's alive.
That's
I'll wait till you
really...
correct this.
Furlong! Sprint!
Frustrating.
I've got to get Furlong out of here. Hold them off. I'll be back.
Didn't anyone ever teach you to watch your back?
No. What does this game actually want from me? Like, what does it want? Borg fist bump? Doing a Borg fist bump. Look at that. Like, I don't know what it wants from me.
Alert. Sector 6G. 2 life forms. Assimilation of Borg. To destroy.
Like, I don't know if this is meant to happen or what is going on, but I'm getting very frustrated that every single thing that I do seems to be wrong.
Now you know how to disarm the implant. If only you weren't a slave to the collective, you could go back to the righteous and save them. If only.
I don't know, maybe it's time to try a different thing, but I just don't see what
Medical
I'm doing wrong. Let's try level 2.
Humanoid neural block.
Okay.
Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 8 or less. Cardassians, Vulcans, Klingons, etc.
Oh, I did not see the... Why is it so fast? Why are the program codes so fast? It's like it wants you to fail.
Level 2 humanoid neural block. Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 8 or less. Cardassians, Vulcans, Klingons, etc.
I still didn't get it, but I was recording it that time, so I'm gonna watch it back in slow motion. Like, it's just, like, it's too fast. Like, if I didn't have my phone here, like, watching it, then I would have no idea what to do. Okay, so the code for level 2 is 2312. 2312. 2312. 2312. Again, I'm gonna scan Q.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me?
No, it's not gonna work on you. If you're a prick, then I hate you.
You'll be back. Maybe more than once.
What were you waiting for?
It wasn't the right drone. Let it go, Targus. Sorry for another drone, or... I don't know. Maybe I should have waited. Nope, I was right on the code.
Sprint! We gotta move out.
But Sprint!
Too late for Sprint, come on!
So I chose the right code, there's something else I screwed up. I only know the code though, because it told me it earlier. I didn't need to experience this again. Hey, at least you guys are getting a little bit out of this free live stream.
2 life forms. Assimilation of Borg. To destroy.
I just want to get past this chapter. I'm not playing the last 2 tonight.
Disarm the implant. If only you weren't a slave to the collective, you could go back to the righteous and save them. If only.
Okay, so I was right, so I think it was Oh, let me just scroll back in my phone. What was the code for level 3? Hey, these actually used the right neural blocks this time. So it's 2313. 2313. 2313. Gonna continue to ignore Q. I still don't know what.
Do you think you're fast enough?
Do
you really think that's going to work on me?
No, it's not. Just go away, Borg Q.
You'll be back. Maybe more than once.
Go away. I don't intend to be back again.
What were you waiting for?
Okay, we're going to go for this. See, I don't know if we should just... Okay, but like, now I need... Like,
he's alive.
We need to phase it. Phase it. Phase it. Phase it.
Sprint! I've got to get Furlong out of
Just
here.
beam everybody back. Just beam us all back. Like, why? We're going to get Furlong out of here. You know where we can do that?
Didn't anyone ever teach you to watch your back?
Okay, so it's not the second Borg drone. That's what we just read. Don't touch the second Borg drone. I don't want to do... But like, she's like, we're going to get out of here, but we're literally about to beam back. So why did we not just beam back? There's a reason none of these people live on the Enterprise, I'll give you that. Okay, so what I think I need to do is not touch.
Alert. Sector 6G. 2 life forms.
There's not
Assimilation
touch.
aboard. To destroy.
The second Borg when it comes along. Wait for the third one because there's like there's no other clickable actions that I could take.
Now you know how to disarm the implant. If only you weren't a slave to the collective. You could go back to the righteous and save them. If only.
Okay. So I don't remember the code because of course I don't. Oh, I could do nothing. I've got to pause it.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me?
But I didn't actually program anything.
You'll be back. Maybe more than once.
What were you waiting for?
No, I'm going to use this one either.
Portable, programmable, valuable. I'm sure you brought it for a reason.
Then what do you want from me, Q? What do you want from me? If I put... Oh, maybe I should look at the other... Oops. Maybe I should look at the other programs that we have on here.
Johnny adrenaline. The Johnny adrenaline block.
See, none of these
Human adrenaline
seem like
block.
they would actually be any use. Like, I just don't know what they want from me.
Level 3 humanoid neural block. Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 15 or less. Capable of stopping a Pelacan rhino in its tracks. Deadly to most known humanoid species. Except a few.
So we know that 2 did nothing. What does 1
Level
do?
1 humanoid neural block. Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 4 or less. Humans, Bajani, Bajorans, etc.
I don't know what to do, guys. Any suggestions? I don't know.
Level 1 humanoid neural block. Paralytic. Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 4 or less. Humans, Bajani, Bajorans, etc.
I just don't like. We know that level 2
2
doesn't seem to work.
humanoid neural
Level
block.
3 doesn't seem
Paralytic.
to work.
Safe for humanoids with neural resistance of 8 or less. Cardassians, Vulcans, Klingons,
I wonder
etc.
if an adrenaline block would be the answer. Let's try the
Human
human
adrenaline
adrenaline
block.
block. Let's try the Bajani adrenaline
Bajani
block.
adrenaline block. Human adrenaline block.
I thought it was the same thing.
Human adrenaline. Bajani adrenaline.
So we're trying to stop it. You know what? This, so like adrenaline gets you more pumped up. And then I'm assuming because of the pain trance thingy that Bajani is more like potent than human. So I'm just gonna like do the exact opposite of what seems the most logical.
Bajani adrenaline.
So it is 1, 3, 3, 1. Let's try it. 1, 3, 3, 1. As always, we're going to ignore Q.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me?
I just don't see how this one would work either. Maybe I could
You'll
try
be back.
stun 1,
Maybe
but
more
if
than
stun
one.
2 doesn't work, then I feel like stun 1 also definitely wasn't going to work.
What were you waiting for?
Yeah, shut up. Okay. Let's do the opposite of what seems logical. See?
Right setting, wrong place.
Right setting, wrong place? I was just kind of...
Right setting, wrong place.
Damn, what the... We're rejecting ourselves?
Sprint, what have you done?
Oh! The clues were from earlier. We need to get assimilated, but we know from earlier that if we get assimilated with the, like, 4 or 5 failures ago, like if we were in a pain trance, then we could get assimilated but still be us. Then we died for some, because the Borg thought we were malfunctioning until we died in that one. But this time we're doing it again, and presumably this drone's about to try and assimilate us. Okay. I don't know if I was being slow or that's just a very convoluted puzzle. But the pieces were all there. I guess that's why he said you'd be back here more than once.
He sent himself into a Bajani pain trance.
What about our friends? Like, they're about to get assimilated.
Oh, smart move. sending yourself into a Bajani trance before you get Borgified. I only hope you're in time to stop them before they Borgify your friends.
Wait! Wait, I think it's him. It's still Sprint.
All right, we'd better get out of here before it's crawling with Borg.
Away team to righteous. 3 to beam directly to computer core. Now.
That was a clever puzzle. Kind of mad that I didn't work it out myself. Kind of mad about that, but it was a clever puzzle. So we're having to fail.
Wait, no!
Captain, no, it's all right.
So we know the code is 61330.
The Borg implant's programming is shutting down, Captain. We have complete control again, sir.
Captain, I have a message from Admiral Hansen. We are engaging the Borg.
He
The Righteous is ordered to
react.
remain outside the battle until all first and second line defenses are exhausted. At your discretion. That was all, sir.
And so it begins.
You mean there's nothing we can do?
Not until we're called into action by either the Admiral or the Borg. They also serve who sit and wait, Lieutenant. Let's get a battle ready.
But I'm a Borg.
Ugh, I just hate sitting here doing nothing.
Worried that the battle will be won without you, Targus?
Worried that the battle will be lost without us.
You overestimate your importance to the situation, Ensign. The battle is already lost.
Keep your cynicism to yourself, Quint.
I'm just telling the truth.
I'm afraid he may be right. Things aren't going very well.
Oh, not you too, Lieutenant.
It's important to have a positive outlook, even in the bleakest of
Shut
situations.
It doesn't get much bleaker than this.
What?
Nothing. I was just thinking about Kalen.
Kalen?
My son.
That's
What
us.
were you thinking?
That's
I think by
us.
now all my friends are tired of hearing me brag about Kalen. I'm sure they don't want to hear anymore.
Did you hear that, Sprint? You don't want to hear Furlong talking about his whiny brat now, do you?
You pinch him in the face.
Oh! Oh! What was that for?
For working so hard to make people dislike you.
And why would I do that?
Because you're trying to prove that they actually like you.
Oh, spare me, Counselor. You don't have the tools to analyze me.
Your problem is very straightforward, Doctor. You desperately want to be liked.
If I wanted to be liked, all I'd have to do is snap my fingers, and I'd be liked. I'm an omnipotent being masquerading as Dr. Quint. Whatever I want to happen, happens.
Interesting fantasy. All right, let's play that through. Then why don't you?
Why don't I what?
Make everyone like you.
Because I don't want to.
No, because you want them to like you of their own free will. And phenomenologically speaking, you can't force them to do something of their own free will.
Sophistry, Baraka.
Truth, Quint. Let me give you some free advice. If you want to be liked, try making yourself likable.
Okay, the only characters I said that after. Q is still not my best friends list. My Shadow Keeper's enemy list.
Subspace message, sir. No audio.
Read it, Ensign.
Orders from Admiral Hansen deploying third wave. Attack when ready.
Battle stations. Take us in, Targus.
Ooh, we're about to engage the
Maximum
Borg.
power to the shields. Split
This
fire
just got
phases.
insane.
Keep the frequency changing and get those torpedoes online. Time!
0758, sir.
Keep those phases firing. And where are my photon torpedoes?
Armed and ready, sir.
Let's see if we can shake them up a little, Ensign.
Yes, sir. Initiating Delta attack.
I'm reading a small weakness in the shields.
Shields are holding 5, but power is down 10%. Weapons having no effect.
Damn! They've adjusted their shields already.
Here we are again, back at the beginning. But this time, you are security, instead of that little mouse of an ensign.
The Tolstoy just took a major hit.
Are you going to be able to save him or not?
I think she's pulling away. The Kyushu's coming on strong. Saratoga and Melbourne have lost power.
Tolstoy, Kyushu, Saratoga, Melbourne, all ships that were lost at Wolf 359. Will they be adding Righteous to the list?
Captain! Intruder alert.
Security, isolate the ops console.
At 0800 hours, during the Battle of Wolf 359, the USS Righteous was hit by a Borg weapons discharge and vaporized. A Borg. Member of the Cyborg. It's in your hands.
Security!
Six 1330. But we need. I needed to remember the pattern from earlier. Oh, I needed to remember the pattern from earlier. Was it just? Maybe it's just like a normal keypad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess 0. Sure. So 6, 1, 3, 3, 0.
Shield mutation is modulating.
Yes. I remembered
The
it
Borg
right.
cube is pulling away, sir. It's ignoring us completely as if we weren't here.
Okay.
It thinks we've been vaporized. For a minute there, I thought we would be.
Where is it headed, Ensign?
Direct course for Sector 001, sir.
I wonder what chance the Starfleet forces have of stopping the Borg at Earth.
Actually, they will succeed. The Enterprise, utilizing the emergency transporters on the shuttlecraft, will recapture their Borgified Picard and stop the Borg incursion just in the nick of time.
And how do you know that, Quint?
I told you already. I'm an omnipotent being.
Who are you? And what happened to Dr. Quint and Lieutenant Sprint? And what have you done to my crew?
I'm afraid the lieutenant died about 4 hours ago. Not my doing. He was supposed to die. Just as all of you, I'm afraid, are supposed to be vaporized here at Wolf 359. That's how it's written in the history books.
History? Are you telling us you're from the future?
He is. I am, well, as I said, I exist outside the confines of the space-time continuum. That is if I want to. My little friend here wanted a chance to come back and save this ship from destruction. And to my great surprise, he succeeded.
So you were just pretending to be Sprint. Why? Who are...
Please. I'm trying to figure this out. As I said, I didn't expect Cadet Kalen to succeed here, and now that he has, I'm in kind of a bind.
I don't,
Of course.
I mean, we failed lots of times.
According to history, we disappeared from Wolf 359 at exactly 0800 hours. If we stay here alive, it corrupts the timeline. Our future, but Kalen's past.
What are you going to do?
Well, the easy thing would be to just obliterate you all, but then that wouldn't be fair now, would it? On the other hand, I do want to protect the timeline.
Are we dead?
I don't think so.
Where are we, Lieutenant?
We are still at Wolf 359, sir. The real question is, when are we? According to the navigational charts, correcting for time, we have jumped ahead more than 10 years.
It's clever. I don't understand. We disappeared from Wolf 359 exactly when history says we did. Timeline is unaffected. We're still alive. Thanks to you, Cadet. If you hadn't come back to get us, we'd be dust.
Captain, what about Quint?
Oops. I almost forgot.
Where am I? What's going on?
Wait, I don't think I want to know.
Captain, I'm picking up a vessel 34 Mark 216, heading on a course for Earth. It's the Borg.
What are your orders, sir?
We're a Starfleet ship in Federation space. We may be 10 years behind the times, but I bet we know a thing or two more about the Borg than anyone else in this time.
Of course, because this, I'm betting the ship is about to be destroyed. Anyway, but I forgot at the start of the game that we were on a ship that's about to face the Borg. Now I believe this entire game has been rendered inaccurate by like the rest of. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Like, I feel like 10 years after the Best of Both Worlds was probably like Nemesis. I don't know, but I feel like the events of Nemesis and Picard probably even validated this game. Although this game from like the late 90s, Nemesis was released in like 2004, so I'm pretty sure that this event does not actually occur in the canon Star Trek timeline, but hey, it's fun for the game. Without any further ado,
lay in a pursuit course.
I think I'm going to enjoy getting to know you.
Yeah, I'm not sure you're going to
Cadet Furlong.
Course laid in, sir.
Engage.
Maybe we'll find out what happens. Yeah, I was right. Interesting. Interesting indeed. The end. Okay. Let me just pull this down slightly. Yeah, I actually did play the whole game. I really need to get eat food now. I'm just going to do like an hour and a half, but we've actually only 2 chapters left, so here we are. Yeah, I don't know how to feel, like... So let's first off talk about the remastered version, like... Part of me is like, is it actually that upscale? So I'm watching on a 1440p monitor. And so like... There's like the actual window that's being formed is less than 1920 by 1080. I reckon. Maybe not going for 1080. I don't know. But it's definitely less than 1920. But I guess this was probably originally made in 4x3. But like the pictures generally look good. There are a couple of AI artifacts here and there, like with faces when I pointed it out earlier. And then the text generally. Oh.
Priority message, USS Finale to USS Cheyenne. We are under attack by Borg forces. Repeat, Borg forces. We intercepted 2 Borg vessels heading on a direct course for Sector 001.
Is this the start of the game?
Subspace signal is too weak. Navigator to Starfleet Command. If you can read us, do not repeat. Do not send help. We are lost. Warn Starfleet. The Borg have returned. Repeat, the Borg have returned.
I remember this bit from the start. Yes, no I do. I'm just gonna let that keep playing whilst I talk, because why not? Yes, what was I saying? Yeah, so I feel like so on some of the text and stuff you can kind of tell, so like right here you can kind of tell that it's being upscaled. But I think that whoever remade it, well I can't press it now, but I feel like the scan stuff was completely rebuilt for this, which I guess is fine because it's just pictures and like text, so it's probably didn't take that much effort to just rebuild it themselves. I'm just gonna use that. So yeah, I feel like overall the AI upscale is pretty okay. Again, like the text, yeah, the whole thing, the text actually doesn't look terrible, but like the upscaling's not bad. Yeah. As for the game, I feel like I spent too much time getting frustrated. Like I feel like by the time I figured out that we were meant to die more than once, it was too late. I feel like that the first time that properly happened was on the Borg cube. So I feel like there's been another mission where we'd had to like, figure out stuff where we'd had to like die and get reborn again. There's a little bit maybe in the Jeffries tube, so I feel like that was the first time. Like the live stream has been live for just over 2 hours now, so not the longest game in the world. So I think there definitely could have been a mission or more added in here. I was definitely getting a bit frustrated with the with some of the gameplay, as you guys can probably tell. There's definitely just like when you've died so many times and like the adrenaline thing, like I was just like, let me do the exact opposite and then execute it instead. But like when looking back at all the failures that we'd done, I could have worked it out. I just wasn't thinking about it. So yeah, but anyway, overall, I've had a pleasant couple of hours. I'm gonna go eat food now, but thank you so much for watching today. I hope you've had an amazing time, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. But this is being Star Trek Borg, and again, this game, if you want to play it yourself and do better than me, because you know what to do now, BorgRemastered.com. It does have it's a preservation project created for experimental initiatives controlled, complete non-profit, should be considered fair use. Should not be sold abroad site instead of free float use in any sale or profit. I don't know if I'm falling slightly shy of that one because I guess this is technically just personal use, but I don't get paid for streaming. There's no ads here, so I think I'm okay from that viewpoint. But like I say, CBS has been particularly. It was Axonar, I think, it was like abusing the rules of it, and so they kind of just made the rules set for everyone. So do go BorgRemastered.com, give it a shot whilst it's still here. Is there a date in this? I found about it yesterday, but I don't know how long it's been online. But hey ho. Ooh, what do these do? They just make me noises. Really cool interface, really cool way to reintroduce this game. I've been a fan. But this, I have been Scott Archer, this has been Archer Gaming, the game has been Star Trek Borg, and I hope you all join us again soon in whatever we play next. Goodbye for now.
For walking out on us, or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Luck was not